Can you imagine someone that is currently 5 or 6 years old that in 20 years time is going to be our age and then watch this video of us driving an electric car?
Remember that Fred Flintstone? Cavemen test out electric vehicles. Oi. Mate, I'm sweating, mate. I'm sweating, bro. Whoa.
Good morning, welcome to Supercars of London. Welcome to the start of my adventure / mission driving an electric car. Over the last 3 weeks, I've been in Dubai being surrounded by the most amazing supercars and even had the opportunity of driving a few. However, whilst I was in Dubai, I received an email from E.On. They had been going through my back catalogue of videos and realised that I was quite inexperienced when it came to living with electric cars. In fact, the only electric car experience I have of driving it on public roads is a BMW i3 over 2 years ago. So they want me to learn how they are setting the electric car free in 2018, and they were kind enough to allow me to pick my own car. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my 2017 Tesla Model X P100D Ludicrous Plus mode supplied by EV Hire. And basically, I'm going to be going about my day-to-day business over the next 48 hours, but using this as my mode of transport. So the first thing that I need to do is head over to Essex to collect a mate of mine who has not featured on my YouTube channel before, but we are going into London and we're going to be experiencing this car together. So let's head over to Essex and collect Tommy.
Whoa!
Yep, it opens itself. How you doing, man?
Wow, mister. It's like a minibus, bruv.
Yeah, but a luxury minibus.
Jesus.
Hold on, don't. Yeah, all you do. I can shut the door. By that.
Wow.
You ready for this?
No, I'm a bit scared, man. Like, this is like, it's a bit of a new experience getting in a car that's starting it up and you don't even hear it.
You can almost get that sense straight away that like this is going to be the next 10, 15
Yeah, this
years.
is it. This is the future.
Yeah.
We're eco warriors.
Ready?
We're eco warriors. Whoa! Wow! Mate, I'm sweating, mate. I'm sweating, bro. Whoa! I've had a V10 R8, and that's faster.
This is faster.
That's faster.
Yeah.
But is that a known fact that these are becoming faster than normal cars?
Well, it's electric power, so whereas a normal engine, you have to rev it up to the top end.
Yeah.
So you get all of the power in the top end of the engine, whereas this is on off. It's like flicking a switch. If I put my foot down, I've got all of the power.
So it's just in one gear all the
immediately.
time. It don't. Wow.
It's hilarious.
Mate, that ain't funny. I don't really, like, you think that's
Yes.
hilarious. I'm sweating, mate. Do you like it?
Do you know what? In traffic in London, I do like it.
Bob, you sound like David Attenborough, like sort of calming now. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
I feel like I've just like come out of the spa or something. It's like a wellness centre.
Hey, do you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna take my shoes off, mate. Like,
Do
I'm
it.
proper embrace it. Like, I can imagine that. See, listen, this sitting in traffic here right now, yeah. I could easily have my girlfriend in the passenger seat, yeah.
Yeah.
Face mask on,
Yeah. Cucumbers
in the
guys.
face, and she wouldn't feel no different.
It's actually relieving stress, and this isn't just me saying that. Like every time I drive in London, I'm stressed out.
Every time.
We're driving possibly, apart from buses, one of the biggest cars on the road. Like this is a big car.
Yeah, look how high it is compared to him.
Yeah. The more I drive this car, the more I experience it, the more I understand it.
Yeah.
Like if I was looking at it whilst driving my M3, or if you were looking at it driving your Porsche, you'd just be like, well, why? Like, why do people have electric cars?
Yeah.
But it is like this process that the people that are already owning and driving electric cars are just the bold people that have made the jump. The only bad thing about today is the weather's got worse.
Yeah, but I don't really mind because I like. Do you know what? I'll tell you
Get to see
something.
the rain.
Yeah. Listen, you know what? My favourite thing is, you know when the rain hits your bedroom window.
Yes.
It's coming from you know, can hear the rain on the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get me.
Bit of Dido.
Prof! We've not had the radio on!
We're just enjoying silence.
We've not had the radio on!
This has been how long have we been driving?
Yeah, it's electric. It's electric. Yeah? Yeah, Eco Warrior. Sorry. Someone walked past. I'm getting a bit excited
Sure,
now.
Eco Warrior.
That's why I wore camo. Because it's like a digital camo.
Yeah.
Electric.
Future. The future.
Yeah, it's the future. And yeah, it's just we're saving the planet, aren't we, today?
Save it. Like, I actually can't believe that I haven't turned the radio on.
I don't really want to put it on.
Electric vehicles only. Electric vehicles only.
God.
We can go and get lunch. We get lunch.
But even if you're not charging,
it's
can you still
charging.
park it?
Yeah, it says electric vehicles only. Button for everything. Oh. It's got some mind of its own.
Jeez, what's that, Bob? What's that?
Don't know.
Looks decent though, doesn't it?
2 hours later.
It's just gone 4 o'clock and the light's gone. This is what I'm now having to get used to being back in the UK. It just sucks for our filming.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of intending on doing a bit of a drive home and having a bit of a chat, talking about the road trip capabilities. Because I think that, for me, is a really exciting prospect.
But that's cancelled because of the weather.
Yeah, we're not actually going on a road trip now, but what I was essentially saying or implying is that because I go on a hell of a lot of road trips, the one question that I had to E.On was, will this new charging infrastructure mean that you can do something like a road trip? The answer is yeah. Like, you can literally swan around Europe in an electric car and not actually
So you can
worry.
actually get around Europe. So if I wanted to go to Monaco, I can get there.
Yeah, but then this is the coolest thing, because you know what we've just done? We've just had lunch, we've just charged the car, and we've now got full battery. When you're on a road trip and you need 25-30 minutes worth of charge, the activities become a little bit more fun than just a service station in the UK where you're just going to pop into a Marks and Spencer's and get lunch.
Yeah.
Down in the French Riviera, if you're cruising along the coast and you need to pop to an E.On charge point, you can just do that and then rent a jet ski for 25 minutes. Like, the activities on a road trip are going to get so much better.
So our life changed by this, would you say?
In summary, my eyes have massively been open to this new world that I once turned my nose up at. I think is the best way to describe it.
So don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, but I think, like, as humans, we always are a little bit adverse to change. We don't like it.
Yeah.
Whereas this is definitely a lifestyle change, because we've bent our journey to find a charge point. We've had lunch and charged our car at the same time. Like, I've charged my car more today than I have my phone. So I better drop you back now, because the light's fading. We're probably not going to get too much more filming done.
You don't want to get stuck in Essex with no battery either.
No.
E.On, we need as many charge points in Essex as we can have. Mate, you know, like, for example, I can see it going this way, like restaurants will start providing chargers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, E.On will start linking up with like big restaurant chains.
Yeah.
And you go in there and eat and they charge your car for like valet charge parking.
Genius.
Listen, E.On, all I'm saying is, is I've enjoyed it. The challenge has been brilliant. I've changed my mind on a lot of things. I'm looking forward to the future. But if I ever drive an electric car to a restaurant
and see charge
and a valet comes out and starts saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go and charge a car," we've got to have a conversation about that. Leave that in as well, because that was my idea.
I'm not going to take it out.
That's my idea, man.
Right, I'm going to get you back to Essex now.
Yes, I can trademark that idea. Put your foot down.
Yeah. A beautiful new morning, a fully charged battery, and I've got an airfield all to myself. And the idea of this part is basically to go for a bit of an unconventional Sunday drive. No speed limits, no one telling me what to do, and most importantly, no other traffic. And I'm gonna see whether I can enjoy this as much as I can a petrol car. Let's go. Whoa! 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now this is where performance electric cars really excel, because the adrenaline that you get from planting your foot down and having that on-off torque switch providing you with so much power that you could just not get from a naturally aspirated or turbocharged car means that it is a totally different and unique experience when you put your foot down. The lack of sound means that I don't even need to raise my voice. I can talk to you like this at 100 miles an hour. This has regenerated whilst I've been asleep. Petrol cars, diesel cars, you'd have to employ someone to refuel it whilst you slept overnight to have the same feeling as I have now, as falling asleep with this on charge, nothing to worry about, not a care in the world. There is no feeling like waking up in the morning than having that greeting your eyes. Simple as that. Whew. Right, okay, here we go. Here is my attempt at summarising what has happened over the last 2 days, but also summarising the electric car as an experience, where I see the future going, but also where I see the car community, the petrol heads, going. And I'm going to start by saying that I have thoroughly enjoyed my experience driving this car. Have I been converted away from supercars? No, because I am still a massive supercar and petrol head madman, still crave V12s in my life. However, driving this car has opened my eyes to what is the future. And with manufacturers investing millions, if not billions of pounds into the future of this mode of transport, it is fair to say that this is something that we're all gonna have to get used to in the next 5 to 10 years. And what I mean by that is not necessarily embrace it, but I think that people that have before snubbed or turned their nose up at electric cars just need to spend a little bit of time to understand them. And I don't know why it has taken me this long to get into it, because every motor show I used to go to, I'd just make a beeline for the new Ferrari, the new Lamborghini, and that was it. And I would avoid all of the latest technology, all of the latest electric cars. However, I'm a massive tech head. I love the latest phones. I love the latest games consoles. I love the latest television technology. I'm interested by the entire technology industry. And the fact that they put technology into this car and revolutionize the way that we transport ourselves around on 4 wheels is something that I am surprised by it has taken me this long to actually get involved with. However, myself and Tommy came up with a new name for people that love electric cars, and that is electric heads. And what I want to finish off this video by saying is that the car community is actually expanding. Petrol heads love supercars. They love sharing their passion for driving. At car events, that's all we talk about. Going for a Sunday drive, what is the best driving road that we have ever driven on? And whilst a lot of us haven't quite come to terms with the fact that electric cars are on our roads and are competing in markets such as other performance cars that are powered by petrol, turbos, everything like that. In fact, the car community is growing because electric cars are appealing to a completely different market and demographic of people that are interested in technology. The tech nerds, the computer scientists, the IT specialists, the YouTube gamers. A lot of the gamers on YouTube now have Teslas because it is such an interesting format. Electric cars in general is such an interesting format that actually electric cars are creating a larger market of petrol heads and electric heads that just will share the same passion of driving. So to me, that is the best way to finish this video. Whilst petrol heads and the naturally aspirated V12 might be a dying breed, the petrol head certainly isn't. And there is now going to be a new era of people that love to drive, and they will be driving electric cars. And for me, that is an exciting future that I cannot wait to be a part of. And myself and Tommy both said exactly the same thing. The fact that we're living through this era of technology and how far fast things are changing and shifting is something that we are lucky enough to be able to live through. I would like to thank E.On for challenging me and opening my eyes into this whole new world that I once turned my nose up at. And fair play to E.On as well for challenging me this, because I literally could have jumped in this car and gone, don't really like it. And then that would have been pretty disastrous actually. But the fact that I've driven this car and put many, many miles on this car and can honestly say that I've enjoyed every minute of it, and it has become an extension of my life, and I feel like my lifestyle has made a shift whilst driving this car. I reckon one day I might have a daily driver that is fully electric. I would still like to have a V12 sat next to it so that I could drive it on the weekend, and that would even make it even more special. But that is how I've come away from this weekend. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully you have learned something. If you haven't, then head down to your local dealership where you can test drive an electric car and just compare it to the current car that you drive, because I can honestly say it will be a revolutionary experience. I've had a hell of a lot of fun and now have to hand this car back. So thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up. Comment below on whether you would like to see me go on a road trip with an electric car, and we'll see how I cope. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.